time span of how much progress was accumulated, as far as, quote, time itself, if stretched to according to that discernment and understanding, could also stretch light years. And this is but one subject and overviewing the connections and bridges. Essentially, it's as if to say you're starting from a star, your focal point in your mind, and seeing all these other connections, aka how we see a natural lining of constellations. The universe does not leave anything out. And then seeing how it connects, and then you see the grid, and it's then that you can see that, not metaphorically, but actually your mind can reflect how a universe looks, and then the design is understood more. A galaxy is a spiral. It's circular. Why is it circular? Because it's always moving. It's eternal. Now, a black hole, when the galaxy and all the beings, when all beings within that galaxy, including planets, other planets, are automatically at a hybrid and very strong level of being, are ready to transpire. A black hole takes the galaxy and they go into another universe or another existence. Regeneration, rejuvenation, rebirth, reincarnation. The self realizes its eternity when there is an acknowledgement and realization of self-awareness. Essentially, an individual who is process thinking, going by step-by-step motion, is not going to be able to hit light year speed because they are going by a numerology of 1, 2, 3, 4, literally. However, and ironically, if you are aware of your eternity within 1, 2, 3, and 4, could be possibly 7 years for another person. But these are unnatural circumstances. And unnatural circumstances is that only possible. Although there's an irony to that as well. In other universes, especially the hybrid existence, in other existences, in other universes, especially the hybrid existence, the hybrid existence is very different. Compared to all other existences in universes, the hybrid existence expresses features that are unparalleled, unmeasurable. Meaning, there could be a being in another universe that could be of the 105th dimension. Now, I can't describe what the 105th dimension is in that universe. Separations, uniquism is as unique as a universe in its own uniqueness, an existence in its own uniqueness, just as us, our uniqueness, and our natural separation from others. If we were all one, if it were all one, it'd be a bit cluttered, and as far as anyone trying to think of anything, it would be just noise. It's not logical. Oneness is perhaps one of the first concepts that the spiritualist thinks of, but does not realize that stars and persons are not one. We are not one with the universe. We are unique. We have signatures. We have measurements and degrees of our depths that define our unique origins, originality. However, we all live in eternity. So then, in a sense, you have a sense of family almost. Now, the hybrid existence is incredibly different. You could have a being in another existence, 105th dimension, that a process of 1, 2, 3, and 4 could possibly be 2 eons for a planet within this universe. Possibly 4 seconds, eons for a planet in this existence. But in the hybrid existence, it's entirely different. There isn't a measurement system. I don't even think there's a numerology system. There's not a time system. There's not a space system. I can't define it. And when you see it, you will see what I mean. And if you feel it, that feeling alone, you can realize that feeling for the rest of your life. Because think about it. Let's say you had a wish right now. And that wish was to be in Lord of the Rings, while all that stuff isn't going on. You know, the peaceful side of Lord of the Rings, right? Or, let's say, Harry Potter. You know, various degrees, Avatar, you name it. I bring up this example because your wish now, which I'm sure if it were granted, you would be so overwhelmed that you would be complete, you would be perfect, and your wish is unlimited, by the way. Now, what if this wish, okay, when you let's just say that it could be now or later, either way. Say when you make this wish. Not only when you made this wish was when you realized your higher self, but even if you saw glimpses of your ultimate self, in the hybrid existence, your wish, chances are, is bound by figures ranging into the tens of thousands. First number that's popping in my mind right now is 80,000. Eternity. However, the hybrid existence is a hybrid eternity, essentially. Essentially, it's the ultimate eternity. The ultimate realms are just above the hybrid existence. They're just above. They are graphically different, and they are graphically unique. But you can see the connections and bridges and its allness of the hybrid existence in real time, flowing. You can see the messages and understandings flowing around you. And your core self, your 12D self, which is the basis line of life, 12D is where it starts, is discerning all this in real time. So I imagine you are going to be unable to really convey messages except, wow, what? And just jaw-dropping, right? I mean, if you had the best wish that you could make right now, let's say you had 14 sentient beings around you that conveyed messages that would allow you 10,000 years of evolution itself. You became as a star. Your wish granted right now, it would be a jaw-dropping experience. There would be a lot of processing and understanding going on at the same time, but at the same time, you're going to be like in almost motionless. You're going to feel endless. aka the jaw drop effect or the wow effect. It's the actual essential feeling of what is endless. It's quite unique, actually, put in words. So essentially, we are going to change dramatically. Not so dramatically to where we're going to see a butterfly effect or we're going to see a wolf man